Hey guys, Clutch here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the cars from Shrum's Group B mod. Now this is the Metro 6R4. This particular livery being shown is the Rothmans one, however there are 5 others to choose from. Overall the car seems to be pretty well detailed, to be honest, with the livery suiting the car well as being very realistic to the time of the car. Here you can see a little bit of the interior as well as the outside. So as you can see, the car is fairly well modelled. I'm pretty sure that the model is a rip from a game, but I'm not going to quote that just in case there is a little bit of criticism. You do have rear and front working lights, which is always a good touch to see in a very early beta mod. And here are the 5 other liveries that you can choose from. So quite a few iconic liveries there, but let's have a quick look at how the car actually performs on the road. Now the car itself feels very light, and it's a very point and go car in all honesty. Chuck it into a corner, give it that little bit of throttle and the car will just turn in. As you can see here, the car gripping the road very nicely. Not really sure how the physics are done on this car, but the steering feels very light, very snappy. Almost like it's got a power steering sort of sense, as these cars would have had if you didn't know. Now, coming on to a bit of a snow stage here, we can see the braking on off-road terrain, which was actually fairly surprising. The only slight downside that I do have to this mod that I've really picked up is the rev gauge. As you can see, the needle isn't exactly centered, but it's really just nitpicking at this point, as the mod for a beta mod is extremely good in my opinion. But taking the car then onto Kaisevo to do the lap, we can see that through the first corner it's fairly tidy. In all honesty, the car gripping the road very nicely, coming over the little crest there, managing to control it and just using like point and go technique really to bring the car around into turn 2. So after we go over the crest, a little bit of air from the front as we're immediately down onto the brakes into the double left-hander. We're getting on the gas halfway round. The second of the 2 left-handers accelerating down then into the double right-hander, nice and early on the brakes. I found that the brakes at this particular corner they didn't want to go as late as you would expect them to. You had to brake a lot more early than I thought you would have. Through then the little tight complex section, the right, left, right. Car gripping pretty nicely at low speeds as you would expect it to. Coming around the last corner then, a little bit of understeer. And then coming down the home straight then, we can see the car pulling along very nicely. Now let's have a quick look at the time. The only other mod review that I've done so far is of the Stratos GR4, and the Metro completely destroys that by just over 3.2 seconds. So there we go then guys. That was a quick review of Shrum's Metro 6R4. If you do want to see more of these reviews, please do drop a like, and if you want a car reviewed in particular, please do tell me in the comments and I will take a quick look at it, and if I do like it, I'll pop a review on it. But thank you guys all for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.